All right, this one's gonna be a doozy. We're gonna dive into assessments. I have 4 different videos just for this topic because there's just a lot you can do with assessments. But in this particular video, we're gonna look at setting an assessment up, and there are three things. There are 3 things that we're gonna go over: how to create an assessment, how to manage availability and due dates, and we're going to look at some of the settings that are really important and awesome in assessments, such as setting a time limit, enabling text-to-speech, adding a protractor, a ruler, all that good stuff. So let's check it out. Here we go. To create an assessment, all you have to do is hit add materials right here, and you get your lovely palette of colors, because you are the artist and you are painting a wonderful masterpiece when you're designing your lesson. That's right. Don't you just love that analogy? Here we go. Add assessment. Let's give it a name. Practice assessment, because practice makes perfect. Scale, numeric, or A plus minus. I'm going to stick with numeric. All right. Category. Now, depending on where you're at or what school district you're in, formative and summative is how we have ours in our school district. If you want to keep it ungraded, just click ungraded, but I'm going to click summative because this is a test after all. All sections. Right now, it's published to all sections, and this is a linked course. You won't see this if your courses aren't linked, but if they are, you have this feature here. So right now, it's published to all students. When I say published, that means students can see it. All right? So I can have it published, but have submissions disabled, meaning students won't be able to take the assessment. So I'm going to enable it. Check out these options. I can enable until, meaning it's going to disable submissions at a specific time. Or I can set a range. I want it enabled from, let's say, tomorrow till the end of the week. But I'm just going to enable it. I'm just going to keep it open, and then when I'm done, I'll disable it so students can't take it. Remember, you can always unpublish to students, but still enable it. Well, the thing is, the kids won't see it in the course, so they won't be able to take it. So make sure you have it published for them to see. Set a password if you'd like. I'm going to leave that disabled. Options to individually assign it to particular students or grading groups. Grade statistics disabled. That means students cannot see grade statistics. Okay, I typically keep that disabled. And then I can copy this assessment, and right now it says that I cannot because I am enrolled in more than 50 courses. I had no idea I was enrolled in more than 50 courses. So yeah, but you should have an option to copy this assessment to another course. All right, good practice is if you just throw this into your resources. All right, so I'm gonna hit create. But wait, there's more. We're not done. This screen pops up, and we are going to see setup, questions, grading, live progress, and reporting. In this video, we're just going to look at setup, all right? Questions is where you will make your questions. Grading is where you will grade the assessment. Live progress, which is not a feature in test quiz, by the way. Live progress is live progress. As the students take the assessment, you can see them doing it. And then we've got reporting, so grade reports at the end. So we won't be talking about these buttons until later on. And I can also preview the test from here, and I've got other options here: edit, unpublish all, copy to course, delete, and save to resources. All right, so here we go. Let's look at the setup page. This you may be familiar with, the same text editor. Right here, you've got what I call the box of chocolates, because you never know what you're going to get when you click on that. So let's see, what do we get this time? I can add an image, a link, a symbol, equation, latex, or a tooltip is disabled right now, to the instructions of this assessment. All right, notice how YouTube and attached from your Google Drive resource app is not there. That's why I say it's a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get, all right? At a table, etc. So here's where you provide instructions. I'm going to say good luck. You will have 60 minutes to take the assessment. All right. Okay, so here we go. Let's look at the settings. Assessment settings. Assessment has a time limit. Yes, 60 minutes. They'll have 60 minutes. Once 60 minutes hits, it will submit the test for them, the assessment for them. Assessment questions are randomly ordered. Yes, please. Show possible points for each question during the attempt. Yes, please. Students can question for review, can flag questions for review. Yes, please. Students can eliminate answer choices. Yes, please. Students can use a calculator during an attempt. Why not? And I'm going to give them a scientific calculator. And I have an option to do basic or scientific. So we're going to do some high functioning calculus in this assessment. So we're going to do scientific. Students can use a ruler during an attempt. Okay, and you can decide what size ruler you want. So I'm going to do a 6 inches right there. Students can use a protractor during attempts. So if you're a geometry teacher, you want them to measure angles, go for it. Here we go. Students can use text-to-speech toolbar with screen masking during attempt. So if you have students who have accommodations, you would definitely turn that on. Yes. Students can highlight text. Yes. Students can use a notepad for notes. Yes. All right. Student settings. Allow students to view results after an attempt is submitted. Yes. Okay. Actually, no. If they submit the test, you don't want them to see the results. Otherwise, they'll be giving the answers to students who haven't taken the test. So that's probably a no-no. Put no on that one. Number of attempts students can submit. So, I talk about formative and summative. Formative is for the learning. Give them an opportunity to learn from their mistakes and reevaluate and showcase their learning. So let's say, for example, if I want to give them 2 attempts, and final grade that will go into your grade book is determined by the highest score. Okay, we're always going to take the highest score. Kind of like the SAT. I took the SAT 4 times, by the way. And my highest score was during the first time I took it. Believe it or not. All right, then I'm going to hit save. And I have these all turned on, and I'll show you what these features do. Features do. Okay. Thank goodness this is not a grammar or English test. Features do in another video. I call that student view. All right, so I'm just going to go ahead and hit save. All right, so in the next video, we're going to look at questions. Questions, how to create all these different types of questions. There's just so many things you can do. And this is why I like assessments over test quiz. Test quiz, I believe you have like 8 different answer question types, whereas an assessment has like 15. And the reports are so great in assessments compared to test quiz. But then again, a lot of people prefer test quiz over assessments. Test quiz was a feature that Schoology about a couple years ago say that they're going to deprecate and transition to assessments, but teachers love test quiz, so it's still there. I don't foresee them disabling test quiz or removing it from Schoology anytime soon, since they've been talking about test quiz disappearing. But that's it. That's all I want to talk about in this video, and we'll dive into questions in the next one. Thanks for listening. If you have any questions or comments, please add it to this video and subscribe to my channel. See you later.